Yo, what's poppin', my fellow music lovers and listeners? Welcome back to Multifaceted Media Entertainment. Today, got a brand new video for you guys. Now, in today's video, we're gonna be doing something a little bit different. We're gonna be doing a madness bracket, a Kendrick Lamar madness bracket. This is gonna be excruciatingly difficult, man. Kendrick Lamar, in my opinion, has one of the greatest catalogs in the history of rap music, and Kendrick Lamar is absolutely one of my favorite artists of all time. Not only rap artists, but artists in general. I think the man is absolutely phenomenal. Phenomenal performer, phenomenal writer, phenomenal beat selection, phenomenal album composer. He's just an overall jack of all trades, but a master of a lot of them. And yeah, man, this is gonna be really hard, man. This is gonna be really hard, but exciting and adrenaline-inducing as well. So let's get it, man. First track we have United in Grief versus Poetic Justice. United in Grief is a very multi-phased track, a lot of instrumental switches, some great writing on that track, great production. Poetic Justice is just too much of an iconic track, though. The Drake contribution on that track went over surprisingly well. They had a lot of chemistry there. I'm gonna have to go subjectively Poetic Justice here. Next track we have King Kunta versus Rigor Mortis. Why you have to do this so soon, bruh? Rigor Mortis is absolutely relentless as it relates to delivery and flow, and the pace at which Kendrick is rapping on that track is great. The beat is phenomenal. King Kunta is an absolute banger, though. Love the production on that track. It's an absolute fun time. It's one of the highlights on To Pimp a Butterfly, even though To Pimp a Butterfly is an album filled with highlights. I'm gonna go Rigor Mortis. Subjective preference. Alright, so you have Cut Me Out versus Crown. I like Crown, but I'm gonna have to go Cut Me Out. The writing on the front end of that track is phenomenal. I'm gonna have to go Cut Me Out here. Crown is great though. Loyalty versus Mirror. Loyalty is one of the more commercial sounding tracks on Damned. Not really one of my personal favorite tracks on that album, if we're to be honest. So I'm gonna have to go Mirror here. The Blacker the Berry versus Compton. Compton is a great track featuring Dr. Dre. Great Just Blaze production on that track. Dr. Dre's verse is phenomenal, but The Blacker the Berry, man, is one of the best written Kendrick Lamar songs of all time. But probably one of the best written rap songs of all time, to be honest. Great production. The twist, if you may call it that, at the back end of the track is absolutely goosebump inducing. I remember the first time I heard that track and I was just absolutely in awe, sitting there just staring out of space for the next 5 friggin' minutes, man. So The Blacker the Berry gets this one. Alright, so now we have DNA versus Money Trees. Yo, the relentless flow on the back end of DNA, the delivery, the beat is great, the sample, the give me some ganja. But the chemistry between J-Rock and Kendrick on Money Trees is absolutely great. J-Rock's verse is great. The production on that track is great. Subjectively, I'm going to have to go Money Trees here, even though DNA is an absolute all-out banger. Hold Up versus The Art of Peer Pressure. I love Hold Up, but The Art of Peer Pressure is just superior. The storytelling on that track is superior. It's just a superior track overall, in my opinion. Now we have Ronald Reagan Era versus Alright. Ronald Reagan Era is great. It's one of the standout moments on Section 80. His delivery on that track was great. The kind of goofy ass singing at the front end of the track is a little bit goofy though. But Alright is definitely a better song. The relentless flow during the track, the aggressive delivery, the production by Pharrell is phenomenal. And it's just an overall iconic track. It started a whole freaking movement, man. Gotta give it to Alright. Alright, so now we have Duckworth versus Purple Hearts. This is an easy win for Duckworth. Purple Hearts is a good song, but Duckworth, the storytelling, the revelation at the back end of the track, phenomenal. The flow on that track is great too. All right, now we have Father Time with Sampha versus Yeah. Yeah is one of the more low key tracks on Damn, not standout moment in my opinion. Still a good song, still one that I revisit, but Father Time is just a phenomenal track, phenomenally written. Sampha's contribution is great too. Gotta go Father Time here. Swimming pools versus backseat freestyle. Subjectively, I gotta go swimming pools. I'm not really the biggest fan of backseat freestyle, even though it's an absolute banger. Swimming pools is one that I revisit way more. Field versus fuck your ethnicity. Yo, fuck your ethnicity is great, but Feel is one of the standout moments on Damn to me. It's one of my favorite Kendrick songs too. Just there's just a personal connection there with the subject matter on that track, so I gotta go Feel. Auntie's Diaries versus Fear. Yo, Auntie's Diaries is a great track. It is a great track. It is a great track. But Fear is one of the best Kendrick Lamar songs of all time. So I gotta go Fear. Storytelling on that track is just phenomenal. So Fear, of course. Complexion with Rhapsody. Versus Bitch Don't Kill My Vibe, yo. Bitch Don't Kill My Vibe was a part of the pivotal me becoming a Kendrick Lamar fan era. Complexion though is phenomenal. The subject matter of that track is great. The Rhapsody verse is great. The production is great. Objectively speaking, I think Complexion is a better track. Mortal Man versus Mama. Mama's great. This feeling is unmatched. This feeling is brought to you by Adrenaline, Good Rap, Black Penalty, Ball Cap, West, West, West. Mortal Man though, with the Tupac letter at the back end of the track tying everything onto Pimp Butterfly together. I gotta go Mortal Man, I think. N95, an absolute banger versus How Much a Dollar Cost. This is not even close. This is not even a competition here. How Much a Dollar Cost is superior by a landslide as well. Poetic Justice versus Rigor Mortis. Subjectively, I gotta go Rigor Mortis. It's just too much of an outright banger. The delivery on that track is just too phenomenal for me to choose Poetic Justice over it. Mirror versus Count Me Out. I gotta go Count Me Out here. Black of the Berry versus Money Trees. Black of the Berry just too good. Just too good. The Art of Peer Pressure versus Alright. I gotta go Alright. I do. I have to go Alright. No matter how much of a phenomenal storytelling track this is, Alright is just superior, man. It's just superior. Duckworth versus Father Time. The storytelling on Duckworth is phenomenal. The message on Father Time is phenomenal. I gotta go Father Time. I do. I just have to. Swimming Pools versus Feel. I gotta go Feel, even though I love this song and I replay it over and over and over and over. I love that track. I know it for word. But Feel, bruh. Feel. Just too much of a personal connection there. Fear versus Fuck. Fear versus Complexion. I gotta go Fear. I just do. Just gotta go Fear, man. The way he progresses the story throughout the different stages of his life, adding 9 years and then offering his perspective based on the stage that he's at that personal point in his life. It's just phenomenal. It's just too much of a great storytelling, great written track overall. Mortal Man versus How Much Dollar Cost. I gotta go How Much a Dollar Cost. Storytelling is just too great on that track. Count Me Out versus Rigor Mortis. Rigor Mortis. Black of the Berry versus Alright. Shit. Fuck. Mm. Black of the Berry is one of the greatest written songs ever. Like, just period. So I gotta go Black of the Berry. Father Time versus Feel. Fuck. Shit, I identify with both of these stories so much. Let's go Feel. Subjectively. Fear versus how. Fuck, man. What the This could have easily been the competition between the last two songs on the bracket because of how good they are and how highly I rank both of these songs in Kendrick's catalog, in Kendrick's discography. Shit. Subjectively, I do prefer How Much a Dollar Cost. I just do. Just subjective stuff. Alright, Rigor Mortis versus Black of the Berry. Sorry, Rigor Mortis, it's time for you to take a seat here. Feel versus How Much a Dollar Cost. I love Feel, but objectively, I think How Much a Dollar Cost is a better written track. The Black of the Berry versus How Much a Dollar Cost. Shit! Oh, man. Oh, goodness. These two songs are equal in my opinion. They really are. Both phenomenally told storytelling tracks. You know what? I'm going Black of the Berry. I am. Sorry. I just have to. Alright, Lust versus Mother I Sober. I love Mother I Sober so much. That shit is a legitimate tearjerker for me. Lust is one of the best songs, one of the standout moments on Damned, but I gotta go Mother I Sober. It's too much of an important story, too much of a revealing track for Kendrick. Shireen versus For Sale. There's an interesting matchup here. Shireen versus For Sale. Storytelling on Shireen is great. For Sale is kind of one of the more experimental tracks off To Pimp a Butterfly. Let's go Shireen. Let's give Good Kid, Mad City some love here. Even though, objectively speaking, For Sale is probably a better track, maybe. I versus Good Kid, if you're going the studio version of the album version, then I gotta go even though Good Kid is a great story and has really grown on me throughout more and more listens of Good Kid, Mad City. I gotta go assuming that this is the album version. XXX with U2 versus Cushion Corinthians with BJ the Chicago Kid. Shit, what an interesting matchup here again. Reading Corinthians. This is an absolute banger. I'm gonna have to go Cushion Corinthians. I just do. Sing About Me a Dying of Thirst versus ADHD. God damn, why do you have to kick ADHD out of the bracket so early, man? Sing About Me a Dying of Thirst, one of the greatest written songs ever. in my opinion. Silent Hill versus Pride. Silent Hill with Kodak versus Pride. Pride for sure. Not really crazy about that Silent Hill track, to be honest. I don't really dig the production all that much. Savior is one of my most revisited tracks off of off of Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. We Cry Together, experimental track, very fun, great story on that track. But I gotta go Savior, just based on the fact that it's a more replayable song. High Power versus Element. Damn, bruh. Damn. Element is one of the standout moments on Damn. High Power is great. The J. Cole production on that track is phenomenal. Gotta go Element though. Wesley's Theory versus Humble. Humble is an absolute banger, but I don't think there's any competition here really. Wesley's Theory. These Walls versus For Free. I gotta go These Walls. The storytelling on that track is phenomenal. The revelation at the back end of the track is great. The double meaning of the walls being the girls' walls and also prison walls, and how he ties that story together at the end is great. For Free is great. It's one of the more experimental tracks on To Pimp a Butterfly again, with Kendrick's relentless delivery and flow, the kind of spoken word, offbeat delivery and flow on that track is great. It's almost like you're at a bidding war. One doesn't, two doesn't, that type of shit. But These Walls is superior still, in my opinion. Worldwide Steppers versus Keisha's song. Worldwide Steppers. I gotta go Worldwide Steppers. I love that track. The offbeat flow on that track is great. The story on that track is great. It's absolutely hilarious at points as well. I gotta go Worldwide Steppers. Mad City versus wow, Don't Blow My High. I love this song. But Mad City is just an absolute banger. Probably the best banger in Kendrick's entire discography. So I gotta go Mad City. Rich Spirit versus You Ain't Gotta Lie. Rich Spirit is fine, but You Ain't Gotta Lie is superior. I don't really like the bass response on Rich Spirit that much. I think it's a little bit underwhelming. Institutionalized versus Hood Politics. Some T-Pab on T-Pab violence here. Wow. This is kind of hard. It's kind of hard, bro. Let me refresh my memory a little bit. I really have to specify Kendrick Lamar here. Great song. Weirdo rap shit, nigga. Boo boo. God damn. Phenomenal. Institutionalized with Snoop Dogg. When I don't know the full definition of a rap image. Fuck. I really don't know. This is gonna have to go subjectivity here. Let's go Hood Politics. Savior versus Mr. Morale. Mr. Morale versus Savior, the interlude by Baby Keem. Mr. Morale. You versus Die Hard. Not really a competition. You is a phenomenal track. The Instrumental is great with the bottles clanking together. Kendrick Lamar's intense delivery throughout that track, the fact that his vocals are cracking, the vulnerability of the story is phenomenal, and it's one of the best songs on T-Pab in my opinion, and one of the best songs in his entire catalog. So, you. Mother I Sober versus Shireen. Gotta go Mother I Sober. Too much of a personal story, too much of a relatable story, too much of a tearjerker. I versus Cushion Corinthians. I gotta go I, assuming that it's the album version again. Pride versus Sing About Me and Dying of Thirst. Pride is amazing, but this is too good. Savior versus Element. I love Savior, but Element. Wesley's Theory versus These Walls, bruh. Jesus, These Walls. Storytelling on that track is too good. Worldwide Steppers versus Mad City. Mad City. You Ain't Gotta Lie versus Hood Politics. You ain't gotta lie to kick it, my nigga. You ain't gotta lie. Hood Politics. Mr. Morale versus You. You. Mother I Server versus I. Shit. 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 God damn it, man. I gotta go I. I just have to. Sorry. Sing About Me, I'm Dying of Thirst versus Element. Sing About Me. Sorry, Element. These Walls versus Mad City. Jesus Christ. My goodness. I'm gonna push through Mad City because it's such of a banger and so much of an iconic song. Good Politics versus You. I versus Sing About Me and Dying of Thirst. Sorry, I, it's time to go. Mad City versus You. Sorry, Mad City. I just love that song too much. You versus Sing About Me and Dying of Thirst. What the fuck? Why would you do some shit like this to me, man? Fuck. I'm gonna have to go Sing About Me. I don't know what to do at this point, bro. This man's catalog is just too dense, too good. Black is the very first. Fuck, man. This could go either way. This could really go either way. Let's go sing it. Fuck. The writing on the Black Letter is so good. His delivery on that track is so good. Fuck. Yo, let's go sing about me. Sorry. Let's go sing about me, bro. And that concludes the bracket, which pisses me the fuck off because there are no songs from Overly Dedicated. There are no songs from Untitled Unmastered in this bracket, which if I had known, I probably wouldn't have done this one. Fuck. Hard to find a bracket with all of these songs on it, man. But yeah, ultimately, Sing About Me, I'm Dying of Thirst won. Couldn't have given it to Black of the Berry though, to be honest. But let me know, guys. Let me know where I fucked up on this bracket. Let me know which choices you would have chose between differently. Let me know what would have ultimately become or became the victor of your bracket if you would have been the one doing it. Let me know, man. This was excruciatingly difficult and also very fun at the same time because Kendrick Lamar has one of the best discographies in the history of rap music, in my opinion. And the dude's just absolutely phenomenal. I just wish some more of his catalog was included in this damn bracket, but it is what it is, man. But yeah, man, this has multifaceted media. Signing out. King Kunta, everybody gotta cut their heads off. Kunta, black man taking no loss. Oh, yeah. Hmm.